Now on News Channel 8 at 11.
I don't know if this idiot is going to start popping off rounds.
A neighborhood up in arms. One guy built a gun range in his yard, and now families are terrified that the bullets could start flying.
And they paid thousands of dollars for top-notch wedding photos. So where are the pictures? 8 on Your Side investigates. Good evening, I'm Keith Kate.
And I'm Jennifer Lee. Thank you for joining us. Moms and dads are outraged tonight. Their neighbor built a homemade gun range in his front yard just feet away from their kids. And 8 on Your Side has learned it is legal. The gun range is at a home on Grenada Circle in Lakewood Estates near Lake McGorry in Saint Petersburg. Melanie Michael joins us now live from there. Mel, I can probably imagine, but what are parents saying tonight?
Hey, Jen, good evening to you. Parents are furious and they're willing to fight this every step of the way. Meanwhile, the gun owner is telling us that he is well within his rights. It's a story you'll see only on 8.
I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to hurt any neighbors. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to use this for my enjoyment.
He calls it his personal gun range. Joseph Carinati wants to fire his 9mm in his St. Pete yard, which happens to be just feet away from children. And according to police, legally, he's allowed to do it.
I wouldn't have taken this far of a step if I wasn't prepared for any reaction.
I don't know if this idiot is going to start popping off rounds.
Patrick Leary and his family still can't believe this is happening. They're terrified to let their kids play outside.
You heard him say, I'll tell the neighbors when I'm getting ready to fire. What, then we all gather our children and we hide in a safe room or something ridiculous? Come on.
I don't consider it responsible. I don't consider it reasonable. I lose the enjoyment of my property. He's asking me to go in my house, go to the other side of my house for the time that he will inform me that he's going to be firing his weapon.
Neighbors tell 8 on Your Side they feel as though they're being held hostage by this 21-year-old who they claim is putting everyone in danger. In fact, they've enlisted the help of their neighbor, County Commissioner Ken Welch.
Even to the most pro-gun person, to have a gun range in the middle of a residential neighborhood makes no sense whatsoever. So I'm hoping we can get to some common ground and some common sense. And
by the way, the commissioner has already put in calls to the St. Petersburg Police Department and the city attorney. He plans on following up on those calls first thing tomorrow morning, Jen.
You know, Mel, I'm just curious, when does this young man plan to fire these weapons?
Well, the gun range owner tells us he wants to do this every other weekend, and he is willing to give his neighbors a heads up. Meanwhile, cops are still going to keep an eye on this home in the neighborhood.
All right, Melanie Michael reporting live for us in St. Petersburg. Thanks, Mel.